Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson set to get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. Across the 20 yards, down the first 25-yard line. And the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
What is that?
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to kick off his drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design, you can tell all week. They love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
What is that?
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. Poston Loveland was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. To throw, it's Williams. That'll be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that year.
And he'll get through for about a yard. Remain Edmonds there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is gone. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that's going to be a first down. Pickup of 9.
A gain of 9.
This is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. That's exactly what he did here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's gone. After a short one, touchdown Laporte. Good job running into the football. Over just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
RPO. That one is complete. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. This one intercepted. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown.
It's got as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going. take a deep breath and try to bounce back.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Williams hit, and he loses the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
They should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
A run now on 2nd down. And it'll be a pickup on 3. So 3rd down, 4th down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now Williams. And they will continue to go. He's taken down for a sack.
Caleb Williams sacked.
On 4th down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago,
for the Bears.
as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. To be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here. It will take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. On 1st down, it's gone. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland.
Williams has
And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
2 yards on the
From
pickup.
the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd
Their
and 8.
48-yard line.
Williams. A coverage right there.
Williams
And it's knocked away.
intended for long
DJ
throws.
Reed that time. Good tight coverage. And he's able to get a hand on it.
Defensively.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Williams. This pass is caught for a stop. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot.
A gain of 9
That'll keep
yards.
this drive rolling.
And the Bears.
I'd like to see them
first
do a
down.
better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just
down at the
disguising the
43-yard
coverage
line.
from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties, make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Bears.
Offensively landing a lot of body blows on this drive. Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. It's second down. They'll motion a tight end right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's looking for room with the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
It's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he's very close to a touchdown. Just shy of the goal line.
A gain of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Now it is first and goal. Following the penalty, they'll run it. We'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown.
His 6th touchdown now for the season. The point attempt to come here. He's got it.
His kick
And the
is
Bears
good.
will level things out at 7 apiece. 12 times, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a
At their
touchdown.
own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9. Brings
From
up
the
2nd
44-yard
and
line,
1.
here's 2nd and 1.
Louie. I got him. What's that?
From the gun, it's got. The throw, outright, it's low. It'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Hold on. Check.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And some good block with the point of attack. Jamar brings up the 7, and it brings up third down at the 42-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Block 20.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. First down, and more inside the 30. This is the out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
First down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Hey, kill catch,
From the gun, here's Gibbs. red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
By 20.
Kicks away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Their own 36-yard line.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. First and 10 now from the 36.
What is it?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure gets to him that time, and it'll set up second and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Brings up third and 3.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Third down and 3.
What is it? Touchdown!
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here.
12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Chicago.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball in the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
A 3-yard pickup. Brings
Second and 7.
at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass on, but he got 12 before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, it's Williams. A throw complete to stop. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. The Lions all their first time out. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. From this distance, they'll go on fourth down.
What is it?
Look at this. They'll go with the jet sweep. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down. Turnover on down.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that one, Mike. I mean, I love jet sweeps. I think there's a place for them in the NFL. There's a lot of things that you can do off of it, but on fourth down, I don't love running sideways. I like being able to hit it north and south and pick up the extra yards. So I love the play calling, more so the time they called it, not necessarily the actual play.
And this one is caught with momentum. That'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Goff to throw. This one complete to Amon Ross. Seats right. Get about 6 before he is taken down.
It's a gain
Lions, 3rd and 6.
Black 20. What's that?
Safe down. Again. Second timeout. It'll go 36-16 on the first half. Go-to guy. Safe down. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And they bring him down for 19. They get inside the 30-yard line.
15 more yards.
They'll come up here. First and 10.
Detroit Lions. First down.
Goff. Open man. It's Jameson Williams.
Jameson
Come up
Williams.
now for second down
A 6-yard
and 4.
pickup. Brings up second and 4. At the Bears' 20-yard line.
Has caught Atwine on the RPO. And he's going to be running down at the 3.
It's a gain of
18 for number 18.
That's another.
And a first down.
Detroit Lions.
Ball
First
sitting on
down.
the 3. It is first down and
at the
goal.
3-yard line.
180.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets out to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
Jake Moody.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. Might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will pick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that is just deflating for this kickoff team. You find yourself down double digits at the half. You spend the entire break talking about getting off to a good start in the third quarter. Let's get a stop and get the ball back to our offense. And bang, this happens. A heck of a return to start this third quarter.
Now Gibbs. Running room hard to come by. And he'll get it. Montez Sweat. They are all attacking.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Ball
second
on the
and
40
8.
now. Here's second and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's able to find the crease. Get it hit for 7. That'll bring up third down.
At the 32-yard line.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Get this one complete to safety. 20 yards on that pass play. First down,
That's
Detroit.
good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
It's a toss play. Left to Gibbs. Falls out. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it and Detroit keeps possession.
2 yards on the pick.
Second down, 8
It's
yards to
second
go.
and 8.
Now give on the ground. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 2.
They run out of the gun and tag flag on the reverse. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jamison Williams.
Touchdown.
Put down Detroit. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead.
Bears 7.
Both teams ready to go for a score as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go to the end zone. It's just a 2-yard.
What is that?
Going on first down, it's Williams. Will go right and find his running back. And they'll get around the end of what they needed to pick up the 5 and set up. Second and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
What is
They'll
it?
put Loveland in motion. A play fake. Now Williams. Well, right side, caught by Odunze. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That one good for 26 yards.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4.
28-yard line.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And the Lions are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Williams
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the other side of midfield.
33.
A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
180!
Off to throw on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. From the 40 as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 5.
Like 20! Turbo!
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
God
11.
hooking up with his tight end, Laporta. They give the Lions the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. The goal right to Laporta. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of
It'll be
28
first
more
and
yards.
goal. That's a gain of 28.
Detroit Lions first down.
We go tonight!
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw is gone. Forced out wide. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That one taken in. Allen Ross, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions are going to extend their lead.
Lions 35. Bears 7.
The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped. The Bears 25. First drive will begin there. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get this one to the 43-yard line.
And the Bears
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play.
at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. On the move left. Williams hit and loses the football. The Lions have got it. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, we talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts players with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Jack Fox to kick off for
Both
the
teams
Lions.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line.